Hey guys, so I have 3 designs for Christmas trees or even just trees for the winter holidays, and I wanted to share them with you today. They're really easy to make. All they involve is some paper, some toilet paper rolls, and then you can decide if you want to spray paint them or not. So come on along and check them out. We'll start with the easiest and work up to the quote-unquote most difficult, which is still pretty easy, and they also go in order of my least favorite to my very favorite. So stick around to the end so you can see that very favorite one, and let me know if you give it a try. If you could give this movie a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it, or comment below and let me know what you liked and what you didn't like, that'd be great. Alright, here we go! Alright, so you're going to start with a toilet paper roll and just smush it down. You'll see off to the side I have my hot glue warming up. With your toilet paper roll, what you're going to want to do is cut out even sections, not too big. You can measure these out or you can just cut them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use one, and I'm going to make sure that the rest are about that size just by putting it on, and I'm going to draw a little line. Okay, so earlier I took a piece of paper and I just cut it down so it was a little bit smaller, and I swiveled it so it made a cone. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can take these pieces and you can take one of the paints that you can get at Hobby Lobby or Target or Walmart, any place like that, and you can paint each individual piece and let it dry and then do this. Or you can do it how I'm going to do it. It's a little bit faster, a little bit easier, but it's a little bit more expensive. And I'm going to glue them all on just like this, and then when we're all done, I'm going to spray paint it. So what we're going to do is I want to make sure that it doesn't interfere with like putting it off balance or anything, the triangle off balance, and we're going to hot glue this part onto this part. So this is what it'll look like when you have the first on there, and then you just go again. This time you're going to go in every other spot, so every opening is where you're going to put a new one. Alright, and now we have another layer to do. So what I do at the very top is put some of the big ones, and then I go in and I cut one of the regular size ones in half. Well, a couple of the regular size ones in half. Alright, so now would be the chance that we'd take to spray paint it. Now that we have all of our pieces on, you can spray paint it whatever color you want. Silver, gold, white, green. Okay, so first of all you take your toilet paper roll and you cut it into thin strips. How thick you want them is up to you. And then when you go to glue them on, you want to make sure that it's not interfering with how it sits on the ground. So you kind of want to get an idea of where it's going to hit, and then you can just take a little bit of hot glue and put it on the tip. Just a little bit. And then make sure it's not interfering, make sure it's straight up and down, and glue it on. That's what we're going to do around the entire side. The cone is just a paper cone. So you swirl it up and then you cut it so it's even, and voila. Okay, so here we go. So when you're putting them on, you don't want them completely scrunched, but you don't want them too wide either. So whoop. Now we spray paint. Alright, and third, the tree, you'll take the same type of toilet paper rolls that you cut out, and you're going to open the top, and then you'll fold one under and one over so that you get this triangle at the bottom. So we can hot glue there. And then you're going to take that, and you also want to make sure it doesn't interfere with the bottom of the tree. once again, we go ahead and spray paint now. So here's the 3 Christmas trees after they've been spray painted, and now you can decorate them however you want. I'm going to start with the stars, and I thought I was being super smart when I bought this box of star ornaments. They're $3 and there's 15 stars, but I didn't realize that when I put the stars on, if I were to take this off and put it upside down, that they would be an upside down star. But we're going to do this one that way, and then I have a couple ideas for the others. Give it a second to dry. Now for these two, what I did is I took a star and I just tied a cute little ribbon or bow of some sort at the top. I'm going to put the hot glue down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to put it on here. So on this one you can see a little bit better how I tied the bow on top of the piece that would usually connect to the hanger that you'd put on the tree, and I did that so you didn't have this awkward big square at the top, and I'm just going to put a little hot glue here at the bottom, and then it'll go onto the top of the tree. And it'll need to sit a second to dry, so you can set it aside or you can just hold it. Once they're dry, you can decorate them however you'd like. For the very first one, this baby one, I'm going to take these light up lights that I got from Target for $3, and I'm going to put them around it. I'm going to leave this one just as it is, but you could easily take like some pom-pom balls or something like that and hot glue some small little ones all over it to make it look really cute. I'm just setting these ones in there, I'm not hot gluing them. I think that adds like a little festive touch without too much. But yeah, you could do something like that if you wanted, or you could leave it as is. And then last but not least, I also got another nicer bag of Christmas lights from Target, and I have no idea how much they were. I can't remember at all. So I'm just going to tuck that through the top a little bit so it stays and wrap it all the way around. And when I'm wrapping it, I'm trying to kind of tuck underneath the points a little bit just so it looks a little nicer and you don't have that wire taking over your look. What's nice about this one is it has a nice little battery pack that you can just tuck underneath the tree, so you can turn it on and tuck it in, and voila. And then when you want to turn it off, just lift it up a little bit, turn it off, and you can never tell. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and give these a try. If you do, please let me know. I'd love to see your guys' creations. Bye guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, so you're going to start with a paper towel, whoop.